guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about who would win in a fight between the Allosaurus and the Acrocanthosaurus, so let's begin. So I'm going to start off by talking about the Acrocanthosaurus facts. So the Acrocanthosaurus lived during the late Cretaceous period. It was 11.5 meters in length and it was just under 4 meters in height. It could run, I believe, like 45 kilometers an hour to 50 kilometers an hour. And it had a bite force of around, I'm not too sure, but from the way it looks, I'd say it had a bite force of about maybe 2,000 to 3,000 pounds, maybe something around that. And it had fully functional arms with 3 fingers and claws. It fought for certain sauropods as well, so it had decent fighting experience. And it was just an overall powerful dinosaur. It was one of the larger ones as well. So it's definitely a good opponent for the Allosaurus, and I do think it would put up a really good fight if it did fight the Allosaurus, but they wouldn't fight because they're both from different time periods. But I think that sums up basically everything about the Acrocanthosaurus. I mean, not everything, but basically all the stuff we need to know for the fight. So I think now I'm going to go on to the Allosaurus facts. So the Allosaurus was 12 meters in length, it was 4 meters in height, so it's slightly longer than the Acrocanthosaurus and slightly taller. It also weighed, I believe it was around 10 to 11 tons, so similar in weight to Acrocanthosaurus. Its bite force was not as strong as Acrocanthosaurus. It had a bite force of around 1,000 to 2,000 pounds, I believe, when fully grown. It did have fully functional arms, just like Acrocanthosaurus, so they both could use fully functional arms to swipe at each other, and maybe one of them could snap the other one's neck, like it in JP3, due to the long, powerful arms. The Allosaurus fought dinosaurs such as Brachiosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Diplodocus. It also fought the Sauropogonix, which is basically a larger Allosaurus. And, it also fought Torvosaurus, which gave the Allosaurus better fighting experience than the Acrocanthosaurus, so it definitely has that over Acrocanthosaurus. It has size over Acrocanthosaurus. I believe it also has speed, intelligence. It basically has every advantage over Acrocanthosaurus except for bite force. I think that's the only thing it had different. Now weight, I think the Acrocanthosaurus might have weighed a little more, even though it was slightly smaller. It was a little bulkier than Allosaurus, but still, Allosaurus had every other advantage over the Acrocanthosaurus except for weight and bite force. Or maybe it didn't weigh more, I don't know, but I know for a fact Acrocanthosaurus had a stronger bite force than Allosaurus, but I'm not sure who was heavier, to be honest. But yeah, Allosaurus, it was just, an overall cool dinosaur. It's just a really awesome dinosaur. But anyways, since I basically summed up both the facts about the Acrocanthosaurus and the Allosaurus, now I'm going to talk about how the fight would probably go out and who would be the winner. So we both know this fight wouldn't actually happen due to them living in different time periods, but let's just say they lived in the same time period. So maybe perhaps the Acrocanthosaurus kill the dinosaur for food, and the Allosaurus sees it. The Allosaurus is really hungry and it wants to steal the food from the Acrocanthosaurus. It comes at the Acrocanthosaurus and it roars. The Acrocanthosaurus roars back. The Allosaurus charges at the Acrocanthosaurus. It gets it to the ground. It starts swiping at it. The Acrocanthosaurus bites the Allosaurus' neck. It gets up and it starts swiping at the Allosaurus. And then now the fight becomes a lot more, intense. They both start swiping at each other, and then, they headbutt a couple of times. Then maybe, they just get some really good bites in. Then eventually I think the Allosaurus would overpower the Acrocanthosaurus due to the better fighting experience, it being larger, having longer, more powerful arms, better fighting experience. I think how it would win, it would either knock down the Acrocanthosaurus and start slashing it to death, or I think the Allosaurus would, snap its neck. I think one or the other. But I do think this fight would be anywhere from 1.5 to 3 minutes in total length, because the Acrocanthosaurus is not going down without a fight. It's basically the same size as Allosaurus, and it would definitely put up a good fight. But anyways, guys, who do you think would win, Acrocanthosaurus or Allosaurus? Tell me why in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate, and share, and have a great day, everyone.